wasn't for the waterfall, we would have a terrible run. Okay, so I haven't really shown you what I got from the expo or from picking up my race stuff, but as I like to hoard, I got myself a pair of HOUTKAPPER socks. They are very cute. They are Versus, which we all know I like Versus socks. So I'll be wearing these tomorrow. And then it's basically just my race number. So I'm number 241. And yeah, has my timing trip. I'm assuming that is what that is. Have to put it on the front of my shirt. And yeah, I will be leaving at about 7 tomorrow morning. Just going to organize all my clothes so that I can wake up in the freezing cold and get ready to run. Morning. So it is Sunday and I am here at the whatever start of wherever this place is, start for the HOUTKAPPER. I am very excited and very nervous. I didn't sleep well last night, but I think it's, you know, it's not, if I miss waking up for a park run, you know, it's just a park run, whereas this, like, I've been waiting to do, been training for it kind of and all, you know. So, but I can see there's a lot of cars here. I don't know how many people actually run this race, but there are some serious runners. Hopefully they're doing the 27k and not the 15k, but I hope I'll also find a nice group that I kind of run with or near, or, you know, that kind of thing, like what happened with me at Addo. So hopefully, but I am sitting in the car. It is freezing. I'm gonna probably at about 8 o'clock go out, go find a bathroom, just go suss out the festival and that. And 8:15 is mandatory race briefing, and then 8:30 is start, and then straight into the forest. So yeah, and I have heard a little bit about the route from people that have hiked it, and if it is the right route, I'm going to have another problem like I did at Addo, where there's a steep up, like a very steep up at the end, and it's the worst steep up ever. So lovely, but it's fine, I guess. You know, if there's very many ups, there are also some good downs, and I love a downhill. So I'm excited. And hopefully no funny animals along the route. You know, I love seeing them when I'm driving my car through a national park, not running through it. So but hopefully gonna see some really cool stuff. And yeah, so come along on the run. This is what I've basically been training for. So yeah. The craziest start ever. We just started, I don't know, 10 minutes early as well. Let's go. I've honestly no idea where we are, but it's beautiful. That's our first little hiccup. I think there are going to be many of them. Woo!
Cookie! Bye!
Thank you. We've been lied to.
Good for you. Hi, Poco, zomaar.
Who's going to do that?
Option.
Oh gosh. An interesting single track. Goodness gracious me. So we are halfway to 7 k's in. We have broken away from the 9-kilometre people. Although I wish I was going back. I was the worst climb of my life. But 2 more park runs left. So let's go. Not only do I have to watch my footing, I have to watch my face. 7 k's in less than an hour. Woo. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, steps. And there's the waterfall.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
It's a really pretty path. And over here is water, which is nice. The downs are always so short-lived, and the flats are slightly gradient, so it's actually brutal. But we are 9.87 k's in. If it wasn't for that waterfall, it would have been a terrible run. But basically I have 1 more pop run left and a 2 kilometre down to the finish. little reflection. I still feel like, why am I even running this? But it has been very pretty. If it wasn't for that waterfall, I didn't think I would have ever entered it. So, yeah. But it's, I think also, given the rain, the storms we've had, you know, we're not looking at the bottom, we're also looking up. The amount of times I've been whacked in the face, the amount of people who are just so unfriendly, which I haven't experienced that yet on trails until now. They're like shoving, pushing you out the way, like we're all trying to do the same run. So, but it's good to push yourself, find your why. I have 4Ks left, thank goodness. 2Ks of this and a 2K of a never ending down. Cannot wait. So let's go. What the goodness gracious. You can definitely say, look how cool that looks. Wow. You can definitely call this the Woodcutters Trail though. Given that. Very cool though. Oh.
Running. Living up to my master's age. Are you? Oh, that's so cool.
1K left. Thank you. Whoop. I am so grateful for that one. Yo. Crikey, was that tough. And if it wasn't for those last 4 kilometers, finding a friend, I think I would have hated that run, to be honest. But it is very clicky here, but that's okay. Oh, we are off to some eatery, something in Belvedere, I don't know. So we're gonna go enjoy some nice breakfast, a nice coffee. If the prize giving, not that I'm in any prizes, if it was in like 10 minutes we would wait, but it's not worth it. But that is the HOUTKAPPER, over and done with. Oh, so I am back, and if you didn't see it in the earlier video, there is my medal. It is very cute, but honestly, I don't think I'd recommend the run. Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't my favorite, and probably a big thing is that I so easily make friends while running, and it really threw me that people were just like shoving through, and even at the end, like people were just so cliquey. So maybe do it if you go with your own group and not just by yourself, and that, or I guess maybe if you don't enjoy speaking to people along the track, it might be the run for you. But there were so many like uphills, and they were steep, that I think it really it didn't give people a good like movement. I don't know, like there wasn't a lot of good downhills, there wasn't a lot of good flats, there was a lot of ups, so you kind of like had people flying past you, and then you like suffering uphill, and everyone kind of clumps again together, and then the same thing. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the 27k is like. Hopefully I get to see someone else's video. But yeah, we had a very nice brunch at the social eatery, I think it's called. I had some nice avocado on toast with some poached eggs. So I'm nice and full and had a nice coffee. So yeah, we are just gonna relax the rest of the day. But yeah, I'm glad I did it. To be honest, I think I have more FOMO from not doing the 9.5 than from doing this. So maybe next year I'll do the 9.5 again instead of doing the HOUTKAPPER. Or maybe next year I have other things to do. But we'll see. But yeah, it was an experience. There's some very pretty tree things we ran past. Obviously that waterfall, I think if there wasn't that waterfall, I don't think it would have been that great, because like also your climbs, you got to the top of what felt like a mountain. You were so steep, and then you didn't even have a view. You just had more trees, and then you ran through more trees, and it is pretty, but it was just trees. Like, I don't know. And every sign said Fussbait. And I just wanted to kick every sign. I'm like, but anyways. But that was the 15-kilometer HOUTKAPPER. And yeah, that is this training block done and dusted. I am doing my first backyard ultra marathon in 4 weeks time, I think, and then technically my next proper race is only in December, so I have a lot of time to train for it. But yeah, stay tuned for more trails, more hiking, more adventures. We got lots planned for the last half of this year.